Guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be talking about one of the 2 new shades that came out in Rare Beauty's bronzer sticks. So along with the lip tinted oils, she also came out with 2 new shades, and this one is in the shade Good Energy and the other one is the shade Bright Side. So this one obviously I thought was going to be better for me because Bright Side is going to be a little bit on the lighter side. So I originally had Always Sunny. So as you see, I'm going to swatch it on my hand right here for you. It's a little bit more on that orangey side, and when you blend it out, it definitely gives warmth, but it definitely comes off a little bit more red. So I think that honestly would work perfect for me for the summertime. But right now I am a little bit on the paler side for how I usually get. So I've never been able to use that. So I decided to get this one to see, because it looked a little bit neutral when I swatched it in at Sephora. So that's definitely a lot more neutral and super creamy. And then when you blend it out, it definitely blends out a lot more neutral compared to Always Sunny. And since I've actually never been able to use Always Sunny, this is actually like a first impressions of this guy, because I've never used one of her sticks before. So I'm excited to try it. I've heard good things about it, and I'm also curious to see if it's good for oily skin. So I've never used a cream bronzer stick, so we're gonna just roll with it and see how it goes. I'm gonna just start by drawing a little line like that. That works. And then I'm going to grab a brush that I got at my job. It's actually the number 56 from the Sephora Collection Pro brushes. This is actually a foundation brush, but I think the shape is perfect for blending out cream products like cream contour or cream bronzers in our case. Alrighty. So this is the brush. You see it's nice and small, but it's also really fluffy, but really good to buff around the cream product. So I'm gonna use this and kind of buff around. I'm gonna use my mirror right here, and let's get started to blending. Alrighty. That blended really nice. I'm gonna just go a little bit more with it. Get a little bit more up, and there you go. So far I really like how it goes on. It's not showing off too dewy, which is what I've always been scared of with cream products. I really like that it's just blending through. No, I really do like it. Oh my god, I promise you I'm not just saying that. Look at that. And I'm gonna just go over this really quick because I want to make sure blends nice and properly. There you go. And just because I'm annoying, I'm going to put a little bit of bronzer to set it in place, and I'm going to use the Iconic Physicians Formulas Butter Bronzer. This one's a tad bit too neutral for me at the moment. I feel like it's just been blending right into my skin, but I feel like that's why I don't think it's gonna add too much color to it. I used the wrong brush. There you go. Just with that, you just brought a little bit of warmth. The one thing I'm noticing is that I just don't know if it's because of the brush I was using. I had, like, if you could see, some texture starting to show from it, and it was previously covered before I put it on. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of my foundation brush and use the excess product to kind of build up on top of that, but honestly no biggie, I'm just staying here. And this is how the cheek looked before any bronzer was put, and this is what she looks after. We're gonna clean her up after we're done doing this side. This is just a before, after. I think it gives a little bit of warmth. So I'll be right back. I'm going to just do the other side really quick, and we will start cleaning everything up. Alrighty, and this is how the other side looks. I will say, I 100% think this side came out a lot better than this side, but it also comes with trial and error when it comes to cream products. I know they're pretty hard to maneuver, but I'm pretty impressed with how I did it. I think I figured out what I did wrong. I just went straight ahead and did like the full line. This one I kind of did little by little, might have like, you know, messed up the alignment. So I definitely think just doing the straight line up to like here is your best bet, at least with this type of product, because it's gonna really blend in pretty naturally. So it's not gonna be too much of a risk when you blend it through, because as you saw when I blended on the other side, it literally blends right into your skin. I give it like 10 out of 10 for blendability, and I also give it 10 out of 10 for shade like match. I do think for like my complexion, this color works so much better than the Always Sunny shade. Like I didn't even have to try it on my face to know that it would have been too orange. Like I'm really here for it. So I almost forgot. I'm gonna put a little bit on my forehead. I don't have a big forehead to begin with, but I've always been a person to do a little bit on my forehead here and there. I think I messed up one side, you know, it's okay, it's whatever. Just grab the brush and we'll blend through. And I love that it's not too harsh, that it'll just blend in perfectly. And this honestly works perfectly because I've really been trying to look for a new bronzer because I'm just getting bored with what I've been using. I also feel like I'm at the skin tone range where my products that I've used in the winter time are kind of getting closer to my, like they're not showing up as much, and I can't use the stuff that I use for the summertime because I'm not that dark. So I feel like my skin's slightly getting color little by little. I don't know how. I'm barely in the sun, but I feel like it's not showing up as much. But this, I'm excited is like, oh my goodness, look, it looks so pretty. So let's go clean this up. I'm gonna grab my Velour Puff from Beauty Blender. I absolutely love this thing because it literally is the perfect size for my face. You just take a little bit of that and we're gonna just cut through a little bit, and we're gonna cut through a little bit here. And since I have oily skin, I'm gonna just let it sit there for a little bit. Not too much, because I've noticed if I leave it there for too long, it ends up looking white over there. So I'm gonna just take my foundation brush and kind of just dust it away. And that's literally all you need for it to stay. And then you see 100% that it's more chiseled. And that's how she's looking, and I really like it. Oh my god. Although I will say the only negative part that I'm seeing is the fact that, oh, that's a little bit of the brush, that a little bit of my spots are showing from when I didn't have that issue before I put it on. But I feel like it's an easy fix with just going over with your foundation brush and kind of just blotting it and kind of going back and forth so you don't lose it completely, because it is supposed to be a natural bronzer, not it's supposed to be anything too crazy. So I really like how this looks. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna finish the rest of my makeup and we'll see the finished look. Alrighty, so this is the finished look. I added a little bit more blush, I added my lipstick, and just in case if any of you guys were wondering, the blush I used is the Benefit Pom Pom blush. It's their new-ish powder blush. It's my absolute favorite. I love that nice neutral rosy pink. And my lip combo is the Rare Beauty Kind Words lip liner in the shade, I believe this is Wise. And then I have the Rare Beauty lipstick in the shade Fun. I absolutely love that combo. It just enhances my natural lips and it looks super natural but super pretty. But anyways, this is the finished look. I absolutely love how the bronzer looks. Like this side, I know I was a little bit rough on it just because I'm always rough on myself when it comes to new stuff, like and just trying to learn new things. But I will say honestly, the only con of the stick is the fact that it was taking away a little bit of my foundation. But honestly, on top of the blush, it's a-okay. Like I really don't see it anymore. Like when I'm looking from afar, I just can see it in the mirror just because I'm looking up close. But I really enjoy this stick and I hope you guys enjoy it too. I know one of the reasons why I wasn't able to try it in the past, or when she recently when she came out with them, not recently, but when she came out with them, was because I felt like I couldn't find a shade. That's why I tried Always Sunny, because my job gave this to me, and that was literally the only color I could choose. But when I looked at it, it was like super orangey, and the shade before this was Happy Soul, so that one looked like it would have been a better match. But when I look at Good Energy next to it, this definitely is a better match for me, because Happy Soul is too light, but it definitely is the most neutral out of the original shades. But anyways, that I guess wraps up today's video. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments down below if you've tried any of her bronzer sticks, or if you've ever tried any of the newer shades that came out, and let me know what you think about them. Do you feel like the 2 new shades are good? Do you feel like you can find your match now? Let me know. And if you like this video, please give this video a thumbs up. It does help my video get out there, so I would appreciate if you give it a like. And if you want to keep up with my content, feel free to subscribe to this channel and help continue growing the community that we have here. And also, I just want to give a little shout out, thank you for to anyone who's watched my previous video, and also my shorts that I've recently uploaded to. Yes, I've started uploading shorts. Really does mean a lot to me that those videos have been doing so well, so thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of your support. And I hope to continue more content for you guys, and please comment down below anything you would want to see. So thank you so much again for watching, and I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.